Good afternoon and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Chrissy and Charlie, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today is Charlie's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands, the corrections and motivations that we give him while we are working with him, and the training equipment that we're using. Chrissy is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and she's going to keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in her right hand, leaving her left hand free to give the correction. The correction that we give is a tug and let go on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Charlie's been fitted with his own personal training collar, and we'll show you how to properly use this during your one-on-one lesson. As you can see, Charlie is seated very nicely on Chrissy's left, which is where all our obedience training is done. The first command they're going to demonstrate is heeling, which is proper walking on a leash. And Chrissy and Charlie are going to take off doing that now. The command you want to use is Charlie heel, and then you just start walking, and Charlie will fall in line on your left-hand side. And we've also incorporated an automatic sit, so anytime Chrissy stops her feet, Charlie will sit. There's that automatic sit there. It's important that Charlie walks at your pace that's comfortable for you on your left-hand side. He shouldn't pull ahead or lag behind. If he does, he gets a quick little tug and let go correction, and you tell him to heel again. Now we'll demonstrate the stay command, which is a hand and voice command. Chrissy will use the open flat of her left palm an inch or so from Charlie's muzzle and the one-word command to stay.
Stay. Stay.
She'll then walk out to the end of the training leash. It's a great exercise to start building up maturity and self-control in Charlie. Start practicing this one at a minute and work your way up in increments to about 3 minutes. When Chrissy returns back to Charlie, she's going to walk all the way around him, providing an added distraction as she goes behind him and right back to that left-hand side heel position. He remains seated throughout. She gives him a little praise and they take off heeling again. Show you a little more of the heel, the sit, and the stay. There's that automatic sit.
Stay.
She gives him the stay again.
Heel.
He went into a down, and she didn't tell him down, so she starts the command over again. Gives him the stay out to the end of the training leash. This time she'll demonstrate the come or recall command. You're going to call him in to you with his name in a nice voice, and he'll come in and sit in front of you. And then we have an exercise called the finish, where Charlie will heel around the back of Chrissy to get right back to her left-hand side heel position.
Stay.
She's going to show you one more time. Leave him in the sit stay.
Charlie, come.
Call him in. You reel him in like a little fish while you're practicing using your leash. And then you're going to heel him around the back of you, right back to your left-hand side, and he sits nicely. It's a good time to remind you want to work with Charlie about 15 to 20 minutes a day to keep the commands fresh in his mind as he is a growing puppy. You can practice your commands inside or outside your home and just incorporate the commands into your daily routine with Charlie. Now we're going to show you our down commands. The first will be down from a heel position. Chrissy will use the open flat of her left palm straight down towards the ground and the one-word firm command to down.
Down. Stay.
She then gives him a stay and out to the end of that training leash. It's another great exercise to build up self-control and maturity in Charlie. Start practicing this one at about 3 minutes and work your way up in increments to about 5. And when Chrissy returns back to Charlie, she'll walk all the way around him as she did on the sit stay and right back to that left-hand side heel position. He remained down throughout. She gives him a little praise, and she's going to take off heeling again. We'll show you that down command one more time as she comes back around. Charlie's about the most interested dog I've had in the video camera. Every time I talk, he wants to look at the camera. She gives him the down again and a stay. Back out to the end of that training leash. This time she'll show you the come or recall command again right out of the down. Call him in, and he'll come in and sit up. He tried to jump up, so she corrected him, and he sits nicely. And then she'll heel him around the back of her and right back to her left-hand side. Nicely done. We'll give them a second to get lined up for our final command, which is down from a distance. Now if you give Charlie a command and he doesn't obey it, the first word out of your mouth should be no, followed by a quick tug and let go correction, and then you want to repeat your command. This will be the down from a distance.
Stay.
I'm going to leave him in a sit stay and walk out to the end of the training leash. This is the only time you're going to use your right hand to give the command, and Chrissy will drop him into a down.
Down.
Alright, she'll walk back around him once again to get right back to that left-hand side heel position. Okay, we've demonstrated for you the obedience commands that Charlie has learned here at school. It's been a pleasure working with Charlie, and we thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.